This is the most unusual church conversion I have ever seen. This is a 3-bed flat in southeast London. This is the outside. You are not going to be ready for the inside. This is the main entrance as you walk in, and this is so unusual because you've got the dining room here, you've got the bedroom here, and then you've got the living room here, but it's all one open space. But this is the whole actual church, and this place is absolutely insane. And they've got this little viewing deck here. This is what the so-called viewing deck looks like. It's actually a little bedroom, but it is just very, very weird. I imagine this place would cost a bomb to actually even heat. Here we've got another sort of kitchen slash dining room area, and I genuinely cannot believe that the owners want £2.7 million for this. I just don't really know who would want to live in this sort of area. I mean, there's just so much going on. This almost looks like a pub. This almost looks like one of those Love Island beds, and then here you've got the living room. Honestly, everything is very open plan. The ceilings are very, very high. I've seen some very bad church conversions in my time. This is probably not maybe the worst, but it is very unusual. Now, apparently the owners have been trying to sell this for a good few years, and I can see why, because it's such an unusual property. But I do think that they've kept some of the original features quite well. Let's just take a look around, because obviously they've got the original beams on the ceiling, and actually if you look in more detail you can actually see some of the stained glass windows. To be honest, some of the furniture and stuff is actually quite cool. It is quite modern, but I just don't know if it just feels a bit weird. One thing I would say, I absolutely love this. I love that they've kept all the original features. I imagine maybe it's a historical property, so they can't really do too much to it. Here we've got one of the bedrooms, bathroom. I'm not really sure about that bath. Here we've got another one of the bedrooms. It also features a little mini library, and here we've got another sort of viewing deck area, again mezzanine or whatever you want to call it, with a little library. Very, very unusual property. Not too sure if I'll pay 2.7 million for it, but let me know what you guys think in the comments.